I feel like one of the hardest parts about being a writer is that most of your work happens quietly. There's no big movie montage, no instant success, just random notes in your phone, half-finished papers or chapters, deleted scenes, late night ideas, and throwaway ideas. Somehow, you're trying to turn all of that into something meaningful and complete. So welcome back to another writing vlog. Today, I wanted to do a more honest update about the projects I'm currently working on because I realized I've been keeping a lot of my creative process to myself. And honestly, talking about it out loud makes everything feel a little bit more real. So, getting into project one, the first project I'm working on is definitely my long-term baby. I've been working on it for about 3 years now, and I hate to say that because I could have been done with it by now. I just keep stopping and going, which is why I'm trying to keep myself writing every single day. So it's a suspenseful romance manuscript. This one is very emotional, very character-driven, but also layered with tension and mystery. So it's really fun, but it's also very plot-driven. And I'm trying to hone in on my skill in outlining and discovering, how to create a full and complete plot that I'm satisfied with at least. And I want it to feel immersive. I want it to feel like the kind of story where you keep saying just one more chapter, and suddenly it's 2 a.m. I want people to be hooked. So I'm definitely going to be working on that a lot in the next few, I want to be done by the end of the year. So what's exciting about this project, it's that it's pushing me creatively. I've never written anything like this. I'm building characters with complicated emotions, hidden motives, relationship dynamics, family relationships, and twists that are slowly unfolding over time. And because it's such a big project, I've had to learn patience with myself. Some days I write a lot. Some days I just outline scenes or rewrite dialogue for hours, but I genuinely love the world I'm creating. I think before this, I underestimated how emotional writing can be. You spend so much time inside these characters' heads that they start to feel real. And sometimes that's inspiring, but sometimes it's also overwhelming too, because you want the story to come out exactly the way it feels in your mind. So for my second project, it's honestly such a different energy, and I think that's why I love working on both at the same time. This one is more of a literary romance comedy centered around womanhood, dating, relationships, and modern life. It's funny, reflective, awkward, and in certain moments, very rooted in emotional realism, which I have been loving. I really wanted to explore the experience of trying to figure yourself out while also navigating love, expectations, loneliness, and identity as a woman. Honestly, balancing two completely different creative projects has been challenging. Sometimes I feel inspired by both. Sometimes I avoid both. Sometimes I convince myself I'm behind even though nobody is actually rushing me. But I think I'm learning that being a writer isn't really about waiting for perfect inspiration all the time. It's about continuing to return to the work, even when it feels messy, unfinished, or uncertain. I used to think successful writers probably felt confident all the time, but now I think confidence actually comes from consistency, from proving to yourself over and over again that you're willing to keep showing up for your ideas. And maybe that's what the season of my life is about right now. Not perfection, not having everything figured out, just creating anyway. So that's where I'm currently at with my writing life. 2 very different stories, a lot of unfinished pages, a lot of self-doubt sometimes, but also a lot of excitement. And even though I'm still in the middle of the process, I think that's what makes it worth documenting. So thank you for spending the day with me, and I'll see you in the next writing vlog.